Good afternoon, gentlemen. 2020 has been a hard year for all of us. Uncertain about jobs, lockdown, kids off school. We didn't know what was going to happen. But 2020 could have been something different. But we'd never planned for such a serious event happening in our lives, so we were unable to comprehend where we were to go next. But what I'm here to tell you today is 5 habits we all need to establish in our life to improve them. Once these habits are imprinted in your daily lives, you will understand that the growth that you will see will be exponential. Now the habits might not all be easy to implement at first, but by slowly putting each one in place, you will be able to track the marginal gains that I talk about all the time that each one gives you. Now here are the 5 habits to improve your life. Habit number 1, training. Now some of you might be thinking, I go to the gym every day. There's nothing I need to do no extra. But for me, training isn't about going to the gym anymore. Training is about the ability to try new things with your body. So I've been training all my life. I was ego training, trying to lift heavier than the next person. I was either lifting big weights, 3 minutes rest, put on quite a lot of weight. But since 2020 lockdown and listening to other fitness professionals, I've learned to express fitness in my whole body rather than just moving inches, if not feet at a time. Training shouldn't just be about standing in the gym waiting for your reps. Training and physical health should be about exploring the world, exploring your body, understanding how far you can actually push your body and trying to relate it as much as you can to your day-to-day lifestyle. So things I'd advise you for health would be bike riding. Bike riding is not only a comfortable sport on your limbs, sometimes bad on your bum, but it is amazing how much you can get to see. I went from doing 10k rides to now completing an 80k ride with a potential of more. Running, as hard as running is, it is one of the best exercises to get under your belt. Now, not everybody can run, so walking, moving, just getting outside into the open air and moving. Also, cardiovascular exercises, I couldn't move for the sake of it. Now I'm jumping around, doing burpees, push-ups. Doing these type of exercises is not just about moving weight, and it might just be because I'm past the 30-year-old age now, and my family are growing up, and I need to be as mobile and as healthy as possible for as long as possible, if that makes sense to you, gentlemen. So keep active, open yourself up to new physical health-related experiences. Number 2, grooming. If you know me, I'm a shorts guy. 24/7, I'm in my shorts. I grow my beard out, but I don't look after it. I never really get my hair cut, shave it off when I'm ready. But times have changed for me. Since 2020 lockdown has started, I started reflecting on when I felt my best, how to pick myself up. And one of the best ways to do that is simply grooming yourself, looking after yourself, skin level, cutting your hair, going to the barbers, dressing up nicely. Even when you used to court your partner. Do you remember them times when you used to go on dates and dress up? When you used to go to nice places and dress up with your friends? You did that because it made you feel a certain way. So get back to grooming yourself to a certain level where it makes you feel good about yourself. Don't let it slide because we're getting older. Pick yourself back up. Number 3, keeping a journal. When I was younger, keeping a journal was for the girls. Why would I keep a journal for? I don't feel emotions, I've got nothing to write in it. But the older I've become, the more I wish I had a journal from previous to see how my life was, to read back, because I do have memories of them times, but them times, the memories are becoming more and more vivid the older and older I get, and the more memories I then grow. It's also a great way to look back at the hard times you've gone through and overcome. This way, when you hit a stumbling block and get knocked down, you can then go through your journal, or as David Goggins calls it, his cookie jar, and pick an amazing event out and see what you overcome. And then every time you find something hard that you can't achieve, can't push over, you can get a little bit of motivation from yourself, not using external forces. So you lot keep a journal. Number 4, upskilling yourself. Now, upskilling yourself doesn't necessarily mean going to university or college and getting a formal qualification. You can start by getting small CPD qualifications on your laptop. 1-day courses, 2-day courses. You can read a book in about a specific thing that you've been meaning to for ages. You can find someone that you find motivational and read their book. YouTube is full of videos that will help you upskill yourself in no matter what area you want to be upskilled in. You know, upskilling yourself is so important, and it creates a sense of self-worth again, because you understand that you're still on this learning journey. You can also change careers. You can also meet new people and new friends in your life. So simply upskilling yourself can change your life one step at a time. Number 5. It's all about the relationships, baby. What do I mean by all about the relationships? It's all about the people you're surrounding yourself with. Are you contemplating on a day-to-day basis who's in your network? Who you're surrounding yourself with? Are they negative for you? Are they negative for your family? Are they positive? Are they bringing anything to your life? Are they holding you back? See, some of the people that you've known the longest are being the worst to you. And that's not because they're doing anything per se. They're just bringing you down by not doing anything, not supporting you, just there on the other end of the line to borrow money, to support your drinking problem, to not hold you accountable for the actions that you're trying to do. That is massively important. The relationships you have around you and how you're working on them to be the best version of you. Now people, them 5 habits that I've tried to implement in my life and have worked successfully aren't for everybody. There's millions of things you can do. But I started with these 5, and these 5 have managed to transform my life around. From me being unhappy with where I was going, from me being overweight, from me not knowing what I was going to do next, to me being able to offer you this advice. I'm not at the end of my journey yet, and I hope there's millions of more habits I can tell you about as I try them. But you need to be open to trying new things, open for new experiences. The world is a massive place. The internet is making it so much smaller and everything accessible. So don't allow your circumstances to dictate who you are going to be. It's down to you to change what you want to be. Have a great day, people. See you on the other side.